it's Kylie here from Baby Wearing and You, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about woven wraps. So woven wrap is a long piece of fabric specifically designed to carry your baby. You wrap it around yourself and your baby, and you can wear your baby in front, hip or back carry. Some of the really great features is because you're tying it off yourself, it's going to be a perfect fit for you and your baby each and every time. It also comes in different sizes, so from a size 2 to a size 9, and you generally figure out what size that you're after based on the size of your baby and the size of your clothing, which is a really rough way to start. It comes in so many designs, and it also comes in different blends of fabric. So you can get cotton, you can get linen, you can get hemp, you can get wool, silk, and a blend of these so you can find something that really suits you, your baby, and the climate that you're in. The most common question I get is that it can seem a little bit scary. That's because there's a lot of fabric, and you don't have, I guess, the safety net of, say, something like your Madai, your half buckles, or your full buckle carriers, where you have a seat already done. You pretty much have to put it on yourself. But I wanted to show you today that it isn't really that hard. There is a learning curve, I'm not gonna lie. But once you start off, and starting off with something like a front wrap cross carry, which I'll show you today, you can see that it's not quite as hard as you might expect. And then from there, you can move on to other different carry types. And the great thing is it's really versatile because you can carry in all different ways. So I'll quickly go through the front wrap cross carry. So it is it's not as hard as you think. We're just going to put one strap over each of our shoulders here. So I'm going to do a bit of a speeded up version so you can see. I'm just going to gather the fabric and then pull out any excess. So the doll that I'm going to be using is about the size of a 4-month-old doll. And it is very similar to wrapping with a stretchy wrap. So if you've kind of started off there, it's not a huge jump to come into woven wraps, but the advantage is that you can wear this one from newborn to toddler to even preschool, which is really, really great. So I'll grab my baby. So and I'm going to put them through and sitting into the fabric. So this is a really great point, and you might want to stop here because I want my baby to relax into it, and then it'll make it easier for me to finish wrapping them. So you can see that it's going from knee crease to knee crease, and we're already in that end position, and your baby's secured by this rail as well. I'm going to bring this up, pulling it up from here. Now I'm going to make sure that baby has a smooth back. I'm just going to reach in, and I'm going to make a seat. Okay. And then the next bit is the tightening. So I know the tightening can be a little bit scary because you want to make sure your baby's safe, but it's not as hard as you might think, especially once you get used to what it feels like when you are tightening. When you're starting, this is why I'm using a rainbow wrap, because it's a lot easier to see what's happening. So we're going to start tightening at the top here. And you can see as I'm tightening, I'm also keeping a safe across baby. So I'm always going to tighten my under first. I'm just going to bring it down, and I'm going to work my way through the fabric to make sure every part is secure. Keeping it nice and tight, pulling it through, and then grabbing that. Doing the same thing on the other side, working your way through. So as you feel more confident, this is going to take a lot quicker to go through. Pull, 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 and from here. Now I'm also going to just pull out any extra slack here, making sure my baby's in that nice position and pulling it around. So that's probably one of the most important parts, is making sure it's tight and all that slack is pulled out. And from here, I'm just going to tie it off, making sure it's a double knot. that's it. So it's not as scary as you might think. It's just about learning how the wrap feels, how it moves, and what it feels like to tighten it. But it is super, super comfortable for me and for baby. So if you do have any questions about woven wraps, please let me know, but I hope that was useful. Thanks for watching. Bye.